When people find out I'm a die-hard music nerd, I always get asked if I collect vinyl. I do not. I buy CDs, for practical reasons. For one, CDs are cheaper. Vinyl costs double, if not 3 times more than the CD counterpart. If you find a particular song you like to hear again, then vinyl is not for you, as repeated listens causes wear and tear. The act of playing a record causes the stylus to come into contact with grooves, resulting in microscopic damage. So in essence, every time you play a vinyl record, you damage it a little more. Also, if you're like me and you like to listen to music whenever you can, such as driving or going to the gym, then vinyl isn't the practical option. Plus, most modern music is recorded digitally, so you're not hearing a true analog recording for your analog equipment. It's a digital recording stamped on a vinyl record. Unless it was produced by Steve Albini, may he rest in peace, you're still listening to something that was recorded and mastered on pure digital equipment. In translation, you are not getting that true analog warmth that vinyl purists like to brag about. Now, I don't use a CD player because they always fail on me, so instead I rip the CD to my iTunes and from there put it on any device I have. I essentially use CDs as a backup, in case my hard drive crashes. It might sound time consuming to some, but I want my collection to outlive me and pass it on to future generation of music listeners. So that poverty-stricken children like Cletus in Alabama and Jamal from Compton can listen to and discover great music such as Lust by Lords of Acid, Foul of Sigan by NWA, and of course everyone's middle school favorite, As Nasty as They Wanna Be by 2 Live Crew. Okay, I don't own that last one. Yet. I collect films as well. Movies that I love to watch repeatedly. I usually go for Blu-ray, but I still buy DVDs if it's the only option available. Retro tech like Laserdisc and VHS, though cool, is not my thing, and I guess you can throw vinyl in there as well. When it comes to video games, however, is where I begin to mix things up. It overall depends on the game. If it's a 40-hour, 100-hour long game, I prefer physical. But if it's something like a retro 2D game compilation, then I prefer digital. I admit, it's out of laziness. Just getting up to put in a disc or card just to play something quick and old school is rather tedious to me. But however you enjoy your media, you better start stockpiling now. Because the death of physical media is fast approaching. The Great Reset is on the horizon. We are already eating bugs, and certain people love living in pods for some stupid reason. I mean, I get it if you are a single person, but a whole family? Come on. Anyway, even though the Orange Emperor is back in, I think it's too little too late. I think we've already hit the iceberg. The music industry is running on fumes. The only revenue sources for the music industry now is Spotify ad revenue and overpriced concert tickets. The days of the rich rock star are long over. When I heard Chappell Roan was asking her label for health insurance and they refused, I didn't look at it as a sign of entitlement. I took it as a sign of how poor the modern music industry is. I mean, she just sold her soul to Lucifer. Why can't the label give her some basic level health insurance? The entertainment industry as a whole is desperate. The ultimate goal is to cut out the middleman and have us all hooked on multiple subscriptions. The "you will own nothing and be happy" motto. And then there is the gaming industry. It has gotten so big, so greedy, and so desperate that a second gaming crash is becoming more inevitable. No game is worth $80 to $100. The only way an $80 game is worth it, in my opinion, is if the game, somehow, has stress with you. Maybe include a shelf with these games or something. Would that get you to put down $80 for a game? It would certainly make future entries in the DOA series sell very well. So I decided to touch some grass and went to my local Walmart and Best Buy to show all of whom who are watching the early stages of the Great Reset. This is where they kept the DVDs and Blu-rays. You can't buy CDs, but you can still buy vinyl. Gotta keep your hipster street cred, I guess. It's all been filled with toys that children won't play with. All about the iPads now. Fun fact, adults are buying more toys than kids now. Nostalgia, man. It's a hell of a drug. In the end, it doesn't matter how anyone collects anything. All I'm saying is collect while you can before the inbred Europeans take it away from us. You will own nothing and be happy. You know what? I just thought of something. Maybe this huge shift to vinyl was deliberately planned. I mean, think about it. It's a hell of a lot easier to rip a CD than a vinyl record. It can be done, but you really got to know what the hell you are doing. And let's be honest, most people won't bother to learn how to do it. So when it comes to music nowadays, it's all about this guy. God, I hate Spotify. Now, if you love Spotify, fine, cool. But I have had nothing but a bad experience with it. First, there is the ads. Now, if you are a singles person, Spotify is rather nifty. But if you listen to albums in their entirety like I do, the ads just throw off the flow for me. It's distracting, to say the least. So I decided, okay, I will pay for a subscription then. So I did. And this is what happened. Spotify couldn't remember my password. So every single time I logged into my Spotify account, I had to restart my password, which involved having to open my Gmail and scroll through, and you know what? I will spare you the redundant details. So long story short, I ended up canceling my Spotify account. At least I did before they began to charge me, so I didn't lose money over it. This is the all-digital future, folks. Isn't it great? This is the abyss staring back.